Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Dolius the Wolf, and welcome to my stream. I thought we'd just do something a bit more casual, play Sonic Adventure 2. And I got a few people with me to play. There we got Sega Garfield
Hello, and there's nothing going on.
and Grave Kenshin.
What up, everybody?
All right,
He's a little tired.
let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right to it then, because why not? Make sure everything's all up and going, and
And there's definitely nothing suspicious going on.
Select a story. Select a scene.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo's secured on board and... What?
Didn't
The
copy
Hedgehog
that.
is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that Hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better. Yeah!
Just asking, this is the unmodded version of the game, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well, that's explain that.
Attention all units. Suspect seen
Well,
any
that's-
zone. Block all major roads and capture a suspect.
I mean, I was barely asking. I was barely asking because I was going to explain the desync of the cutscenes.
This motherfucker. Yeah, you want to grab your dick and masturbate about it?
That's saying it's like
Fuck about Yeah, I would. Like, lock. Like, hey.
I was just gonna say, I was about to say that you press out Joy Shino as someone who's got their own character in the game now. Shino's got his model, his character's in Sonic Adventure 2 now as well.
Here we go.
Yep, it's made by the same modeler. You know, the model.
Hello. I think these DC on me a bit there because my internet's acting up.
Look at him.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
desynced as well.
Wait, you're also desynced?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think it's straightened itself out now.
Here we go.
Yeah, so that's kind of weird though. So again, I wouldn't be surprised considering, if only done as a character swap, I still wouldn't be surprised considering, as I've gone into many bloody times, the this port, the PC port of the Sonic Adventure games, is fucking worse. It's literally a port of the HD versions, which are in turn much fucking worse.
Yeah. Same with Sonic Adventure. That's the port of a port of a port.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the problem is that you really have to always mod these fucking games just to make it so that they,
You got ran over.
just so some of the usual shit ain't, so the normal shit's fixed again. I'll even admit this. Yeah, the sound mixing and the GameCube versions of both Adventure
Too easy.
Adventure
Piece of
Director's
cake.
Cut and Adventure 2 Battle is bad, but holy shit.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it
Spider
on.
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters.
Yeah, I was gonna
Intruder
say-
has been located.
Copy that.
What happened?
Yeah, I was gonna say though, it's just the problem. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'm saying the thing is just even though like I said those games were ports on the GameCube, they're still barely what the HD ports are, which literally even have worse sound
Hey
mixing.
guys, take care.
It's insane how fucking bad that sound mixing got in the HD ports. And that was before the director's cut, and the battle stuff was added later as DLC. Like, oh Christ.
Find them.
I don't want to play as Knuckles. I want to play as
Nah,
Decide which stage
I
to
was
go
gonna
to.
say, I was about to say,
Who are you
wait,
going to be?
sorry, so you don't want to play? Sorry, yeah, fuck me, so I always can't talk. Yeah. I was gonna say, though, so you don't want to play as Garfield? I was more so poking fun at our friend Singer Garfield, saying that he'll literally be Knuckles in the situation.
How would I be nothing?
Whoa, is it gonna be Rouge?
No, it would have to be.
I mean, alright, so Dolius is the one who reacts to that there, but Garfield, I don't know, he just brushes it off.
Big
What the fuck?
never saw that before.
Let's see, should I just Adventure 2 and it's jank? I was about to say,
That's what some people would say, that's good.
I was about to say, it's kind of debatable. It's supporting HD versions, and that's even... The HD versions had more jank to them than even the GameCube stuff did, so it's like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Yeah, that's fucking debatable, Dolius.
Yeah, that's the thing though, it's kind of sad that in order to try to fix those issues, you have to mod the damn game.
Yeah, it is very sad. Bad stuff? Still can't believe you're not gonna play Crash Bandicoot 4.
lame action.
I mean, to be fair, to be honest here, dude, you might as well not even fucking bought this point, because, the reality stuff going on, the whole situation that both sides are, the two people who are trying to go at Activision Blizzard, and now they're having a such a dick waving contest now, and Activision Blizzard can sit back and watch it happen.
Yes!
Yeah, pretty much. Look at me.
It's kind of turned into that problem for that, to where it's like,
That was cool!
for that whole situation, like, it's like, I
Decide
initially
which
laughed at it,
stage
because
to
like,
go
the
to.
state of California actually tried to do something
Who are you going to
I was
be?
laughing my ass off. And it's like, oh, the max out choice, and now I'm like, well, I guess, and now I'm like, well, I guess I was right to laugh, because fucking Christ, they still saw the fucking up, huh? Ugh. For fucking Christ, these dogs are such fucking bad that they literally jump at the fucking slightest sound of now they're not.
Apparently my dogs are. Yeah, that got
Alright, well, it doesn't be semi-invisible, you know, it at least has to be, you know, kind of a transparent trail. It still allows you to do it. Yeah.
Yes! That was cool!
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Decide which stage to go to.
So yeah, well, while Dolius
Who are
is
you
still
going
like
to be?
geeking out over this like a schoolgirl.
Yeah.
You would too.
Eh. I was gonna say, let's just say, so about that fucking NSO plus expansion pack price. Yeah. I mean. I mean, no, I don't know if you saw what happened in another Discord channel in general. I'm sure you know. Me and someone else talked about this. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, you have to, like, it's his thing I'm gonna say about that, okay? They can like it all they want, but me and that other person, we're still gonna criticize the fuck out of it, because it is indeed it feels like a gigantic fucking ripoff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and here's the thing though, the thing is the person that was actually up to fit the whole thing, they're an Animal Crossing fan, so that's why they were all up in the glee about it. I'm like, if I had a Switch with play for that, why the fuck should I care about the Animal Crossing DLC? I don't like Animal Crossing, so why the fuck should I care about it? Everything else matters. And $50 for both N64 games and Sega Genesis games that they will also drip feed the ever living fuck out of, like they do with the Super Nintendo.
Who are you going to be?
It's like, why the fuck should I be paying 30 extra bucks for that particular shit? While their online is also completed, or it is a complete embarrassment. Like I say, like
$bucks a year for like barely any new game, pretty much. No matter how good the games are.
And another thing else will throw into that, throw in there. You can say whatever the fuck they want about PlayStation's on. Or the fact that you're not paying yourself to pay like $60 for that, or even for Xbox. Here's the thing. You don't strictly need the online for every single game. It's only for, like, you know, the general online play. You can still buy everything on the store, no problem. And even then, you can still, like, you know, some games don't require you to have PlayStation Plus to play it online in the first place. They're either a separate subscription. Yeah, they're either a separate subscription or they're free to play. Exactly, and the thing I also say this here, Xbox also has the thing of this where Gold lets you keep all those games you buy. It also gives you PlayStation Plus. Yeah, well, let's be honest. There's not, like I said, PlayStation's got their PlayStation Now service, which they use to try and compete with. Let's say, they at least have something and they're trying to, right? It's like I said, it's just the problem is there's a lot of things, like Nintendo was so fucking far behind on getting on this stuff. And again, their whole internet service has been a joke ever since the Wii. That no one would. I don't think people might have been hopeful to pay for it at first initially to see if it might get better. It has, from I can tell, it's not really improved.
Stage to go to. Who are you going to be?
yeah, exactly.
So I'm kind of like, why the fuck would I pay for the exact same fucking service of the Wii? Why would I be paying them for about, you know, probably Wii era fucking online service?
You know what's funny and sad at the same time? If they ever do have a Wii thing, if they're gonna do a
No, especially, are you hearing him clearly? Because I want to make sure just my internet acting up, or that he's like his mic shitting out on him.
I can hear him okay. It could be a little better though. I'm trying to raise him up.
oh, fucking hell! What the fuck?
Yeah, I think it might be your internet. To be fair, all of our internets are kind of derping on us right now.
This
is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I mean, either way, as I said, it's just been an issue I feel like Nintendo's been having this whole time. They've been trying to do the whole online thing, and they have they were so late to catch the game. The only thing they had benefit of back up to the Wii U was that it was free. So, you know, that kind of internet was excusable.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So what I said, if Nintendo even thinks about getting a Wii expansion pack to Nintendo Switch Online, you know what the thing is? Probably gonna be charging for like $1,000 to get it.
Probably not going to come to online, maybe due to
Yes!
like the motion controls. I guess some tiles could be like but you mind?
Oh please, Nintendo could fucking do it. They're just too fucking lazy
That
to.
was
You know,
cool!
maybe commissioning M2 to like get a compilation.
Decide which stage to go to.
That's
Who are you going to be?
But yeah, I mean, either way, it's just the problem seems like that's going to be arising now for Nintendo. Enough people, you know, are dumb enough to go along with this whole deal of theirs for that expansion pass deal. It literally just gives them the okay, saying so we can raise the price and add more shit to this as we go along. You know, to make people think it's worth it when, you know, as I said, like whenever they first initially announced the Super Nintendo games, they're like, that is such a small ass fucking library of games, dude. And I'm like, that is the difference compared to this fucking Super Nintendo goddamn NES library. I mean, some of those were licensed in there because I know Breath of Fire or something was there because that's Capcom property, but the problem is, I was like, you fuckers are getting so much first-party potential shit. Even the more weird, obscure stuff on there, for God's sakes.
Actually, I think Cardbox is on like Nintendo Switch Online.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Alright.
Get the fuck up.
Anyways, I said, I don't see that thing. I personally don't see that thing being fucking. Again, I don't see that being worth it at fucking all for that increased hike in price for those N64 and Sega Genesis title call things. But you know, the annoying thing here is this: if I really wanted to get into that Sega Genesis stuff, I could literally try to put my hands on that fucking Genesis Ultimate Collection, you know?
Oh my god, it's such a weird.
There it goes. Is your model like any shape? Is your model in any shape or form different from how Sonic's is initially? And I mean, those little differences could be what's screwing with it too. That's just me guessing here. I'm just guessing here because I don't know nothing about programming or nothing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I wouldn't be surprised though from a little bit I've actually heard about whatnot, where it's like, you know, a single tweak or something of one thing can break a shitload of other stuff. So I mean, for all it looks like though, the key just either locks up in place. It's still technically in your character's hand, so. Yeah,
I remember there's on like the Cuphead stuff. Apparently, like there's that It might be coming out on November 19th of this year.
Ghosts. Any of you
Yes!
looking forward to Ghostbusters Afterlife?
When is that?
I know it's the week before Thanksgiving week. I know that.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
I'm not really sure. I don't go to movie
Decide
theaters
which
that much
stage to
anymore,
go
dude.
to.
Yeah, not really interested in
Who
that
are you going
movie.
to be?
I'll probably watch it if there's a movie night of it.
I mean, I was gonna say, Dolius. I remember the last time we tried doing a movie night.
Yeah.
That's what I try to tell you. If you're gonna try to do something like that, you either need to own the actual damn thing and try to straight to us in that way. Or we're gonna do the same thing we did for the last one.
You do some illegal stuff.
This is the high-speed warp tube. Break the glass.
No, that
and
wasn't
jump
date
in.
night.
But yeah, either way, as I was trying to say there, I'm trying to say the whole thing of the NSO thing is just it's a joke at this point. Like, like $1 a year. Okay, yeah, not okay, that's which you play. I'm playing a lot of online, you know. I mean, it's like I don't feel like those NES games are fucking worth that price because, like, yeah, it's a lot of games, but I didn't play in the NES era. What? No, what else to say? One thing, no, some of that stuff they even put on the damn for SNES titles, I'm like, but some of that shit either ported to either later systems or were ported to other systems or to the fucking GBA. The worst thing for me to play this game though, games like say Breath of Fire games, the first two, I feel like have a better fucking version of the GBA solely for the fact of holy goddamn shit, the guy fucking run button. Thank Christ.
I think I might gonna get the Mario Party Superstars game.
I'm not even fucking interested in that in the slightest because I'm like
No, that's the only reason I want to play with friends.
well, no, here's the thing. I'm not that fucking interested. I think it's they're just taking fucking boards from all the other goddamn games.
But the other world was shit anyway.
Ready? Go!
I mean, Gary, that's fine if it's interesting. If you're interested, I'm just saying. I feel like it's just it's not fucking worth it. But I also feel like it's just them being lazy as shit because they're just taking older boards and just give them it's just an HD facelift. That's all it's like they've done to it. I mean, my thing is, I feel like the reason I say they do 4, 5, and 6 only is because 4, 5, and 6 have at least, gimmicks they can actually work with. Whereas, 1, 2, and 3 are very different. You remember, Mario Party 1 had a lot of control stick spinning and a lot more of unfairness to, and the versus games are actually detrimental to the loser. They literally have to redo the whole entire fucking game to fix that if they so chose to.
I think it would have been better if they chose boards from the Mario Party game. From the original Mario Party trilogy.
Well, that's what I'm getting at here. That's the problem. The first games were very... If people thought Mario Party is cutthroat now, or later games, Mario Party 1 was even more cutthroat because when you lost the minigame, you lost coins. And then the other thing about that too was just the fact that Mario Party 2 also has the fact that all the characters change costumes. So either everybody changed costumes on those particular maps, or they just sing their base attire. And 3, which I played quite a bit of, has got this issue of the dual maps. So it's like, it's kind of thing of like, it's a lot, and the fact that, the game itself was also built around both the 4-player and the dual maps. So it's so you see, there's a lot of shit the first 3 games have that are, whereas the 4, 5, and 6 are more unified with just some different things, with, minor changes.
They're from.
Give you extra help.
Just from.
Yes!
Yeah, like I was gonna say though, like you gotta remember, Mario Party 4's whole thing
That was
was
cool.
their gimmick was the Mega and Mini Mushrooms.
Decide which stage to go to.
Mario Party
Who are you
5's
going
initial
to be?
gimmick was the Day and Night Cycle. Whereas Mario Party 6's gimmick along with the Day and Night Cycle was, if I recall it correctly, was also the introduction of the captains. Like I said, I think. I've never really dabbled. I don't remember dabbling in 5. I've dabbled in 5. I haven't dealt with the Mario Party games much past 4, because 4 is the last one actually that I enjoyed. What is that? 4 is the last one I owned that I can say I enjoyed. 4 is the last one I owned that I can say I enjoyed. I don't like talking about the island tour, for obvious reasons. If I recall correctly, and if I'm trying to recall correctly, I think 7 was the one that used the microphone, and 8 was the one that used the game. Then a couple of mini games, and of course, Mario Party 8 being more with that one particular mini we all know. Well, here's
Talking about Mario Party 10.
But here's the thing to know. Listen, people would say A was bad, but the problem with A was that was also Nintendo being the usual don't use their motion on top of it.
Yeah.
Everything motion controls.
One. Exact.
So yeah.
Yep. That's the only.
Well, look, you say that, dude, but I'll tell you right now, I actually didn't mind A, okay? Again, my main complaint with A was that since it's, being a Wii top, I also got like what the whole candies, how the candies operate, where they actually change your character, how your character look like to reflect the candy.
Well, I don't really know nothing about Mario Party 8.
But
I was scared last and I didn't get it. So I kind of
look. Now, if I recall correctly, let me ask you. Sonic and Shadow have different models for this, right? Entirely. Alright, I just want to make sure about that because they could literally maybe so chose to. If someone else wanted, they could literally get them themselves, they get their model and have it lapped over shadow to be your 12 more fine.
So, like, what? There's a version of you?
No.
A super version. No.
I mean, I was gonna ask, like, do you actually even have a super form in mind? I honestly have expected you to miss.
Yes!
Well,
Same here. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Just made it.
and Mario Party 10 is a game that honestly feels like it was.
Decide
We don't
which
talk about Mario
stage to
Party
go
10.
to. Who are you going to be?
Wow.
Yeah.
I get to take care of Chow. It's me.
Oh lord. But yeah, I think let's. But yeah, I'll just say this here right now though. But I think we also say Mario Party is definitely another one of those titles that Nintendo has no fucking clue what the hell they're doing.
I don't care.
Why do you have a town named Nancy? But she's red.
Don't worry about
Oh, she's a red.
Yeah, she got Girl Chow's head looking eyes.
No, I don't know.
Dude, that motherfucker, aim shit for this stuff, you know that. And let's be honest here. Let's also be perfectly honest here. He'd probably go completely
Decide
ape
which
shit if
stage
there was
to
a
go
fucking,
to.
if there was a HD version of fucking spin. There's a fucking HD version of Spinball
Who are you going to
or
be?
even Dr. Robotics Mean Beam Machine. We both know he would go completely ape shit.
Who the fuck are we talking about? Oh.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
But to be fair though, he probably doesn't know about the side paradox like you and me do from essentially, you know?
No, sorry, sir. It's
But yeah, so that's it. But yeah, no, it's like, yeah, Nadia would definitely be going to as well. In particular, again, other than those two games getting like HD remakes or just updates, as I mentioned, we both know he'd also done a completely, utterly, ballistically deep shit beyond all reason. If there's ever a standalone Chow game ever made.
also, guys, there was also a Nintendo Fan Games Direct.
Though to be fair, I imagine a lot of people would do like that too. If it's just a good, actually, like a that go completely totally.
Here we go.
Like me that. Obviously, that's why.
But you know, but I was gonna say, you know, speaking of the whole Chow thing, I'm like, it definitely feels like Sega Japan are indeed a bunch of stupid motherfuckers that they're like, why the fuck have you made something like this? You would make this would literally make you would make bank on this damn thing. Well, maybe a nick also knows something. We know it's quite well. Even if it's fucking niche, it can still do well. And if it does well with the niche, and it's better. This thing's also tied to fucking Sonic. Tied to Sonic, and we all know Chow's are. That'll draw more than just the niche crap.
What that meant?
Game, good. I'm like, they would make bank on that. Because for people who strictly just like doing the Chow stuff would love it immediately. Adventure 1 and 2 Chow stuff. It's a little bit more of a pain in the ass to go through at times when you're trying to get it. I get that, but I'd say that if it's one that's like that's, you know, to completion for like a standalone Sonic game.
I'm pretty sure Sega Japan might that's in there, to be honest.
Look, look, here's the way I feel about this whole thing, okay? The way I feel about this year's anything you strictly get from that are either like, you know, strictly cosmetic stuff. Because here's the thing, remember there was there's old GBA connections you can do for Adventure 1 and 2 where you can play like where you like those extra little mini games you can play in that. If you did something like that for like a mobile game, yeah, it would be fine because then there's people to get on,
Who are you going to
get on
be?
there, pay for stamina, so you gotta implement. You know,
What the Oh, the game crashed. And I know why it crashed, because I ended up picking me instead of Tails.
yeah, because Final Core starts.
And so it's actually kind of screw up.
And like I was saying, if they did something like that there and strictly kept the strictly kept the microtransaction stuff to generally either being, you know, booster stuff, like things that help you out, but not like everything's that reasonable, so you don't have to really pay to make a lot of progress in that whole thing. But you know, you get boosters for those who are just wanting to do it, because you know there's always gonna be people who want to speed through everything, no matter what, right? If you did and like maybe cosmetic stuff, you know, that really want to fix your
Decide
game,
which
just
stage
make
to go
change.
to.
And, you know, every time, you know,
Who are
maybe
you
throw
going to
stuff
be?
on there that's from past special looking like that. That would be fun. Again, you just make on. Like I said, right? The whole idea of it may work fine. Just depends on. Won't be able to on that. I don't. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm going to buzz up before though. But we could literally probably spend a fucking stream in itself, just going over the sheer fuckery that Sega Japan did. They went hard.
I think it's fit more with a flight screen.
A security door somewhere. You'll need to destroy it.
Drone.
I'm just saying, here's the thing. I'm just saying, if we just did strictly from like say this, we go from like say from Sega Genesis all the way like from Sega Genesis to third party console. You know, they go third party. We can probably do that in the stream because again, the main thing that'd be among issues that are Sega Japan's own fault, and the fact they refuse to listen to anyone else who do fucking bad.
Shit, you just reminded me of something. You know, well, SpongeBob used has, well, Hilbert, SpongeBob, put environmental justice, SpongeBob. Well, ever since Hilbert passed away, people has like got their grubby hands on like SpongeBob content and just like milking it and more. And they just announced like maybe like a few weeks ago that the Nickelodeon NFT. And when they're NFTs, damn well know it's gonna be SpongeBob versions of their. Pretty much like a little digital city thing that it's like a shitty collectible digital collectible thing that hurts the environment.
Those kind of dumb things. Yeah. The digital.
Yeah, pretty much.
The digital collectible that is worth you jack all, unless you're willing to give up to buy that.
Yeah, it's pretty much just fucking idiotic.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
hurts the environment as well.
That's it. It's a dumb thing entirely. That's just a dumb thing entirely. Because like, let's go outside. That shit, there'd be a million times the like footage speeds, and they're being instead of digital only. It means so these are literally gonna mean that these are fucking these could really become quote unquote lost fucking media. So fucking easily. And the only way something like that could ever get preserved in any shape or form is somebody was willing to shell out God knows how much money it would take just to, just to get that and be able to preserve it. Though to be fair though, consider that now, Nickelodeon themselves, I don't fucking know how they'd handle it, but let's be honest here. The Sonic community, like let's be straight up honest, if any one of them got that, they didn't really care. If it wouldn't be long before they'd make copies of that
Earth Day.
Can you hear me? Door should be in front of you. Find the switch that opens the door.
Yeah, Kitsune. Yeah, that's the thing though. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, when they were ported to the GameCube, had horrible sound mixing, and then when they were made to the HD ports, which went to the PS3 and 360, and I believe PC on the same time, that sound mixing was even worse.
Yeah, sorry about Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Hey, Keishan, how you doing?
Hey, Keishan.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm
Um,
also in like the water area for Can's core, which is usually pretty damn dangerous.
Though again, I'll say the fucking sound mix of this game is god awful anyway. So
Yeah, it is, and I probably. Oh, damn, quiet. Oh, shoot.
Who get taken out, Corey?
Okay. I gotta speak louder then. It's gonna be a loud boy.
that'll shove the microphone into your throat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh yeah, playing some Sonic Adventure 2 because I thought, why not?
Can I just say how much I fucking hate Ken? I hate doing this stage without enough air necklace.
Why would you even do that?
Oh, make my like.
Because I
Max, I am trying to
Why
like
the
bring
fuck
the
would you
volume
do
down
that?
as
That's
much
the
as
most
possible
idiotic
on
thing I ever
the
heard.
game. Make that work.
To answer your question, Garfield, why would I do that? Well, play this here. If I this here, dude, you really think I was able to fucking find the damn thing on my first playthrough?
Fair enough.
I actually remember a friend of mine who ended up doing that and just didn't have the air necklace. It's like thinking, oh my god. Hey.
They should at least put some air bubbles in here, at least.
Oh, they did. Right there.
Yeah,
Right near Big, who is apparently stuck and saying hi. Hi, Big.
Oh, there are air bubbles?
Yeah.
They are air bubbles. They did take into account that you might not have found the air necklace. But again, the thing is though, it's a headache because it's something that makes you waste more time here to get it to find the damn air bubbles and hopefully come up in time.
System alert. System alert.
Yeah.
Primary security lock system terminated. Initiate final defense system.
Keyshawn, look who it is! It's me! I'm in Sonic Adventure 2!
Okay, my internet took a shit for a moment there, so that light speed attack was literally a super light speed attack on my end.
And look, I have a toy! Look at my toy! I love Bane, I love this toy. Actually, I'm more than a toy now. Yeah!
The weirdest fucking power up in this goddamn game. I'd say the weirdest fucking power up in this whole goddamn game, the magic hand.
Alright, I meant to make it work. Look at this.
You should have cleared the electrical disturbance. It's all up to you now.
Yeah, I freaking love that, I guess you could call it a glitch. This allows me to essentially, go through the rest of the stage with the timer off.
I was gonna say, Doug, I thought this is a weird. You know, I also didn't realize the music fucking changed in this section either, because the goddamn water's so fucking loud.
Oh yeah, well actually even back then I noticed that the music changed, so I definitely knew that.
Are you talking about when you played Adventure 2 initially, or are you talking about Battle?
Both.
Hey, you gotta remember, I never played original Adventure 2.
Oh.
That was cool.
Yeah, well. C'est la vie.
I mean, Dolius, I think I need to remind you, dude, the only Sega console I ever owned was a Model 1 fucking Genesis.
Well, let's go
This
fight the
game
bosses.
tag is boring. I'm out here.
Why did
Finally
Sonic steal my
decided to show up,
clothes?
eh?
And my
Okay,
tail?
Bring it
Spider
on.
Trip Bigfoot reporting to
Maybe
headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Either way, as I was trying to say, that was the only one I ever really owned and played. My cousins had a Genesis, but they also had a Game Gear that I dabbled on a little bit when I was younger. Which again, I'll still say, which I still say though, that it wasn't. I still say that thing had better battery life and more games on it. That game, the Game Gear would have whooped the Game Boy's ass.
Yeah. Well, that and the battery life.
That's what I said.
Hey
Better
guys,
games and
take care.
a better battery. Man, no better
Yeah.
battery management. Like here's the thing though. Consider what that thing did. Here's the thing. Consider what that thing did though. If it had better battery management, it's gonna make make more double. I'm like more double would have been like that would be perfectly fine for what that thing was doing at the time. And then the Game Boy initial was just even the Game Boy up to the color were just it's 2 double A's. And then it wasn't until they had to make the damn thing solely rechargeable for the SP to even give it a backlight.
There we
So
go
far,
again.
so good.
At the very least,
Hey, that's-
Sonic doesn't look like a freaking vampire.
I
I'm
found
like
you.
Chino mod.
Well, he
I
skinned
think
you
you're the
alive.
fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself
Man,
to me.
like I was saying, dude.
You're not even good
If
enough.
Sega
to
just
be
held on
my-
to that and
Wait,
found a way to
those words.
prove its performance and battery management, outshined the boy like just the way it was alone. I think it would have outshined the Game Boy all the way till the GBA came out. And then I thought it would have been better than the GBA because it had a fucking backlight already built into it.
And that is true.
You know who I am.
Yeah, like the game. The only time the Game Gear would have truly faltered if it way Advanced SP.
I knew that
Ghost?
but Game Gear was 8-bit, while Game Boy Advance was supposedly 32-bit. I still find that. Yeah, I see Sega Saturn play that looks better than Game Boy Advance games. Those are also 32-bit. Remember, those are 32-bit C systems. Game system. So games will probably just look about 32X titles.
Should I more so say, I wouldn't even call those things 16 console, right?
But then again, the Neo Geo Pocket Color was marketed as 60-bit, even though it's pretty obvious that it's 8-bit. Oh, I almost got
I'll give you that there. Though I'll also say this right now, Neo Geo had SNK's, had the talent of fucking SNK's art team to really push that motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, actually did left chance. What do you have on that system? Yeah, like, if you were able to play it, or if you got, like, Neo Geo Pocket Color Collection, you like, on Nintendo Switch.
If I had gotten one of those things again, Games for Terry now, though, after I've seen it, it would have been, the Sonic. That's an impressive game. And of course, and the Fatal Fury King of Fighters stuff, because again, holy fucking shit, SNK. It's like, holy shit, SNK, what kind of fucking programming wizardry did you guys do to pull this shit off?
Really, you really?
What? What did I do?
Knuckles, you just made Knuckles walk away from the explosion.
Because it's explosions is
Not what you could.
In general, that's one thing I always say that, that SNK had over Capcom, no matter what, was that their shit put Capcom to shame. SNK put Capcom to fucking shame, dude.
yeah. But able to process title, and many consider the best game on Neo Geo Pocket Color for pretty obvious reasoning.
Yeah, the standard CVS game didn't really get as much money on that as Capcom did. So, so you know that. So I was gonna say, like,
Capcom at some point.
But here's the funny thing to know about that. You gotta remember, the thing is, they were back then. You know, right? If you remember, Capcom back then was riding fucking high, was doing something.
Treasure. Did you find my...
And let's forget nowadays though, SNK's got fucking hype out the ass built up for KOF 15.
If that's how you want to play,
Whereas Capcom
take it from you.
Has Street Fighter 5.
Let's say their fighting game division is not good, not doing that good.
Which is why I would prefer to have different on a. God, I would want to
Here I come.
so badly.
Get ready. Flip wave.
Well, I mean, here's the thing I was gonna say about that. The problem I feel like is this here was the only one of their fighting games that I will give them some pass on
Get away from my
is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That's the only one I'll give them a bit of a pass on, because to be honest, they can't really say shit, but we all know Disney was being the stingy motherfuckers that they were, making it goddamn near impossible to make that game enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
Because they wanted to cram all the fucking MCU, any and all characters that were in or going to be in the MCU at the time, into that game, whether people really actually like those fucking characters or not.
What you mean, Mickey Mouse, Trade?
Well, not to mention that. Well, not to mention, but also the fact that Capcom didn't really have much of a budget on that game because Disney didn't give them enough of a budget.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fighting Shadow again.
I'll show you the true power
It's
of
time for
chaos.
But yeah, it's just that's it.
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, not only that there though, like, it's also the fact though, since they also weren't giving them a budget, they had to do so much fucking copy paste, or, a lot of stuff like, reusing assets kind of shit from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which, as we all know, does not have a matching art style to go with its art style.
Yeah, let's not mention Chun-Li's face in that because, oh god, what happened to ya?
To call them muscles, those shit, face of Crypt.
And somehow the Crypt Keeper looks less terrifying. And speaking of which, I've actually been watching Tales of the Crypt Keeper again.
When you guys do the best stuff.
I am the ultimate light.
Game over, Shadow.
You know what? Yeah, this is actually going to be a short stream. Because I thought, well, I'm only going to do just open stuff with Dolius here. But let's see if Super Dolius is a thing. I don't think so. Alright, I see Dolius' head icon, so... Okay, that might be...
I expect a super sod icon with Dolius' body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's just supersonic, okay.
Yeah, maybe someday we'll get that all fixed up. Well, I know kart racing's not in there, but oh yeah, of course we got to end it with Green Hill Zone.
Back when Green Hill Zone would have been just a nice throwback. Now
Yeah, instead of being shoved into everything.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, back when Green Hill was a nice throw, what it's been turned into today.
All the time.
Yeah. Let's be honest here. As much as we can all say, yeah, it's a nice throwback, we also remember nowadays, I don't think anybody would even be able to stomach this and I couldn't blame them with how much Green Hill has been shoved into Sonic nowadays.
Yeah. Hey, do you remember Green Hill Zone? Well, here it is again. And again, 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 and again.
yeah. You can't forget about the budget cut version of Green Hill Zone.
And the extended
Sonic
cut
Forces.
version, and then this cut, and then that cut, and the cut.
I mean, I was referring to the budget cut version being the Sonic Forces Green Hill stage.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like, what was it? Scorched Hill or Desert or whatever the fuck it was? I forgot.
Sand Hill.
Yeah, Sand Hill's looking a lot like Green Hill, don't you think? No, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Green Hills look a little bit more like Sand Hill. It would have been so cool if it was called Scorched Hill. And like the Green Hill was actually on fire.
I mean, it would have worked with the whole initial story stuff that game had going.
Yep. I think there needs to be like an episode of what happened on Sonic Forces.
I don't know if it's worth doing that. I definitely think there are titles out there that definitely deserve a what happened more than
Just
that. Like, I'm just trying to think of what
Wait.
Matt McMullen
Well, I
hasn't
wanna
done
know
yet.
I mean, there are more episodes that deserve it, but let's also be honest here. Considering how that game turned out, there's videos of mess that game was.
Yeah, and since it is October, I gotta at least play as Dolius here. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to actually get the Chow, but at least I can run around. Pumpkin Hill.
And I'll say this right now, though, let's be honest here, even if he did do that, like, let's be straight up here, almost half of all his videos, we're gonna say, are pretty much a mix of both Capcom and fucking Sega. Sega's got such a long laundry list of shit they could go through, along with Capcom's enormous laundry list of all their fuck-ups.
Mega Legends free. There needs to be one on Mega Legends free already.
So, what happened? No, there isn't one on that yet.
Oh, well. There has to be one on that at some point.
I know one that I think what happened. Nax the Weasel.
Nax the Weasel? Wait, what? Why would there be one on that? He doesn't do one on characters. He'll do one on games and film.
No, that's the name of the game.
I don't think there is. I must be thinking of something
No,
else. Like,
Nax the Weasel. It's a game. It's a canceled GameCube game.
Ready?
Huh.
It's based on like 19. Like it's kind of it was like pretty much like Cuphead in a way.
Uh-oh. Aw, damn it.
And they actually did, and like there was like this weasel guy named Nax. And you had to like get your way up to like the big stage in a big penthouse with all the ladies.
Okay, I
Really-
think I know what you're
really
talking
cool.
about, because now it's starting to come to me. Because I know yeah, I'm starting to get remembering that.
You know, I never heard of it. So that makes me think this sounds like a cartoon character mixed with Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we all saw what happened with Leader
More
Suit
like a
Larry.
From like it was like rated T. It's gonna be like rated or M or like stuff like that.
Hey, big.
I mean, I'll be honest here. I never really do mess with that Leisure Suit Larry stuff. Because one, I was way too young for a lot of that shit, so there's no way in hell I was gonna get away with it at the time. And two, I'm like, I kind of got the idea of what Leisure Suit Larry was supposed to be, and I'm like, people actually got offended by that shit. I'm like, these people literally think it's a fucking joke.
But that's social justice warrior for ya.
Yeah. But to be fair though, because they're starting to get so much fucking backlash nowadays, I would love if they made another Loser Larry just to spite those fuckers at this point.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of my current size. I want to be a bit bigger. Bigger. Look at me. I'm massive. I'm so huge.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, also it says right now though, I wouldn't mind if if they did make another Lucy Lair game, if they did make a blow up doll joke like how Deadpool did.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Like I'll still stand by that. Like, I still love the Deadpool game, no matter what. It's definitely one of those one-time play games. Like, you play it once, you don't really need or have to play it again after that.
Yeah.
Because then they gonna hit this. The one time you'll play it again is if people want to watch it, or if you're gonna play through it though, just for your friends, just to let them experience the insanity that is Deadpool.
No, you will have a good time. You'll always have a good time with it.
Yeah. Like I said, the combat itself was shallow, but it was still entertaining. Just again, hearing all the quips. By the way,
I think
with
just play the next Weasel game.
But I was gonna say, did you guys also ever just bounce around up in the bouncy castle for a good while during that game?
Oh yeah,
I
had
never
a friend of mine
played the
who did
game,
that.
but I always wanted to play it.
I'll tell you, Doug, if you'd have a good time with it.
Decide which
Like,
stage
Yeah, I
to
know
go
it
to.
would. It would be great.
Yeah, it would be. But
okay.
I think we're actually going to end it here for today. Oops, wrong one. Jeez. Anywho, I want to thank every single one of you for coming along on this endeavor, and I heavily, heavily want to thank Milo Doe for creating the Dolius model for Sonic Adventure 2. I am loving this, and I am looking forward to doing this on even more future streams. But for now, we're just going to end it here. But before we end it, let's get some last minute words from our commentary crew. Grave?
Like, what do you want us to talk about here for the last words?
Yeah,
I
but
guess that I'm happy that I'm in this game.
You want to comment about you fangirling?
Uh, I
ladies
guess. I
and
don't know.
gentlemen, the biggest narcissist in this group.
I'm no, seriously, I think out of the three of us here, you're the one who would essentially go to the fangirl area. I'm more like saying like I'm like, oh, that's pretty damn neat. Like, I'm not gonna be super excited or nothing about it. I think it'd be pretty damn cool, and I don't know how the Garfield would react to it.
I mean, to be fair, the
That must
same
be
reaction
fine.
that Chino gave. Let's be honest. He went utterly insane.
Yeah, but I mean, though, let's put this here though. I think the way Garfield would ever react the same way you did here would be if his character was in a Looney Tunes game.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, that
No,
would
I pretty much
absolutely be
I'd be
insane.
way more excited than Dolius.
Like I say, if Garfield's character was ever in a Looney Tunes game, Garfield would literally be turned to Daffy Duck.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I'm just
And
trying
I
to
mean,
think of
and I
what-
mean, I mean crazy Daffy, not not the usual cynical Daffy that we're well more familiar with.
The Chuck Jones Daffy, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, by the Chuck Jones Daffy, where he was borderline insane.
Absolutely. Anywho, last words, Sega Garfield?
I think Dolius is a narcissist.
Hey!
I knew that was coming.
Anywho, we're gonna raid Star Kazoon. This is one of my friends that I've known for quite a while, and he is currently playing Metroid Dread, so we might as well host or raid him. Yeah, let's go and raid Star Kazoon.
Yeah. Even though the fact that
And-
the fact that even I don't have a Switch and probably will never get one, I have not even started watching that. Alright, I'm not watching anything on Dread.
Wait, are you at least interested in Metroid Dread?
I'm not. But anywho,
No,
the
no,
raid
I meant Gray.
Oh.
Here's the thing. I've always liked Metroid, but my general problem is that again, one, it's on the Switch here. Two, Sakamoto is also involved in this, so I'm also very fucking hesitant no matter what the goddamn hell he says after other M.
Yeah.
And
Indeed.
Alright.
and three, Mercury Systems also worked on this, and again, I am very fucking hesitant after, the Samus Return shit they added in with the fucking melee counter and the pointless of all fucking hell Ridley fight.
Indeed. Well, anywho, we are actually going to rate him right now. So I want to thank every single one of you for joining me on this endeavor, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye.
Later, me bags.
See you later.